74 Cuda, not a Barracuda. So let's talk a little bit about the history of this model of the car. So 64 to 66, first gen. I mean, they're cool. They kind of have a particular taste to them. Maybe not Chrysler's best area design. Some people like them, some people hate them. Then they had the second generation, which was 67 to 69, which I built a bunch of those. They're really cool cars. The fastbacks they're phenomenal little cars. You can do a lot to them, A-body platform. And then in 70, Chrysler switched to the E-body platform. So this is a 74, which is the last one. They didn't make anything after this. So what we're doing to this car, we're doing a complete suspension overhaul. He's already got some tubular stuff down there, but he's not super happy with it. So we're doing Riley Motorsports front and rear, putting a Mosier 9-inch in there, doing a Curry center section in that Mosier. So a lot of stuff. Now the reason we're doing that is this thing's packing a little bit of a punch here. So she's got a 392 Hemi in her. We didn't do the install on this. I think he bought the car like this. It looks like it's pretty well done. There's maybe a couple things I would clean up here, but it's pretty cool. Now another interesting thing that he wants to do is, this is a 74, so it's got the 74 grille, it's got just two headlights. Now we're gonna put a 71 grille and headlight set in this, so it's got 4 headlights. It looks a little different. It'll be kind of a weird thing when he goes to shows or, you know, car meets and people are like, well, no, it's not a 74, it's a 71. I mean, they essentially look exactly the same. I mean, there's a few changes in the body here and there, but nothing major. So, I mean, Mopar guys are funny. They're a funny bunch. They're purists. I've built a few cars that are resto mods, and I've put like on the, you know, the trim tag's the big thing. All the guys go to the trim tag and they're like, oh, what was it optioned with? And it's like, none of that exists anymore, so who cares? So I even had a pinstriper once right on the trim tag, who cares? Which was hilarious. I'm not a purist. I mean, that's not for everyone. And, you know, some guys want to restore these things and, you know, every nut and bolt exactly like it was. You know, your taste is your taste. Have fun with what you got. So we'll update you on this thing when we're all done. It's going to be a fair amount of work, but, you know, certainly within our abilities here. So suspension, we're doing some big brakes. We're going to do some wheels and tires. He's got some American racing wheels. They look okay. They're not that great. But, you know, he wants to do magnums on it, which will give it a little bit more of a classic look, but we're going to do 17s. Right now, he doesn't have a lot of tire under the rear, and there's a ton of room under there, especially with what we're doing. We're going to have even more room, so I think we can fit like a 275 back there with a stock offset wheel, which will be great, save him some money. I'm looking forward to it. You know, if anybody knows me, I'm a Mopar guy, so, you know, this is my jam.